Two more
your average
beholders.
Two more beholders. Yes. Yes.
We got so fucking lucky. I'm just gonna flat out say it.
Yeah.
The saving throws were with you last game, but
yes.
As
both
opposed
the saving throws and Viran being fucking gargantuan.
But
he grows once, and then I make him grow again.
But yes,
it was like just the Mario.
Yeah, it was the sound effect.
So last game we picked up from Just Rest. Are you Demandre, which password are you using? Are you using the Strahd one? Because it does I posted the other one higher up in the when I pinged you guys.
Oh.
I'll send it to him.
Okay.
I got
There
it.
you are.
Okay. All right. So we picked up when just after you rescued Gibraltar's puppers, Fey puppers, Cyril. Got to have some talks with the prisoners of Dak, the Githzerai, Goroth the bugbear, and I think it was Rarban the hobgoblin. Had a little bit of had some interactions with them. Alliances were made, and you guys entered the pretty much the lair of Mortifux, who turned out to be a death tyrant and had many zombie accomplices. But few things from here and there, but took out the flame skulls, which I think did most of the damage to the players, at least damage wise. And then the Thorn went supernova on the zombies, and then it was just kind of a collective bombardment on Mortifux until he finally died. And then you guys smashed the generator, closing the portal. Phoenix eggs went down to the flaming plane from which it came, and you guys got a bunch of cool items. So we pick up immediately from you guys gathering your stuff up. We're just currently in the temple still. And
oh yes, the test rolls.
The test rolls.
Oh DJ, ¿dónde está?
Alright. And
Oop, we're not quite there yet. There we go.
Alright. Alright, just gonna get this out of the way. Oh, nope, I need...
Shini, are you using a new microphone too? It doesn't sound bad, it just sound different.
Oh no, Akuma!
Wait a minute.
What happened?
Which one's it pulling from? That's
Your
weird.
test roll was a natural one.
Oh no. That's gonna be bad.
How many, is that like 3 sessions at least in a row now that that I've twinned someone's test roll?
Test? How am I sounding now?
I find it
Yeah,
very...
there you go. That's how you usually sound.
Okay.
You're good, man.
It may have been pulling from my headset. I got it to the Yeti now. Okay. Which was that was weird. You know what? That's weird because I think Streamlabs was pulling from my regular mic, so that's why I was thinking, oh, it's fine. And then I remember, oh wait, Discord might be pulling from something else because I think I switched it the other day. But okay. I'm gonna get this out. I'm gonna get this out of the way because I'm sure this is going to stir up some conversation as soon as I can find which note I put it in. Thorn. If you're...
Yeah, what's up?
You get ascending.
Ooh.
Hello? Okay, good.
Okay.
I think.
Do
Yeah, I think
do I
they
get
sent it
the
privately.
impression that this was a private thing, or...
I would say no.
Okay.
It did not specify, it didn't single you out, so otherwise he would have known to do so.
Okay. God, what time is it now?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's.
god.
It's
I think we.
it's 10:01. No.
My god!
No, it's it is currently 2. Actually, I think it's 2 p.m. of the day before.
Okay, so this is a tomorrow. Okay.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Yeah.
I will definitely let the party know that I got a sending from my super JoJo grandpa that says we should meet him at the Dancing Dagger and Aramil by 10 tomorrow. Do I know where that is? That sounds familiar.
Yes, I would say that you would have been there, especially with your grandfather, as that's why he would have given you this information.
Yeah.
Well, I suggest
Okay,
we head
your
there.
grandpa's scary. I'm not gonna refuse to do that.
He is very terrifying and very skilled. I respect and fear him greatly.
Yes, yes, Tycen. Fear the step, Grandpa.
I will attack you.
You know that's what he is. Like, this is me saying.
Listen, do you want to solo a fire elemental? That death will be slow and painful, and I am more than welcome to summon one for you.
You know he can't hurt me.
I'll help you out.
You're
Akuma.
not immune, bitch.
Where's the closest place we can teleport to Aramil?
Okay, so if you want circles, which makes it guaranteed, then I'll get the atlas up. I almost clicked. See it. Your grandfather's name makes it hard sometimes when I'm typing in images. I was like, no, atlas, not atlus. Very different picture. Okay. Oh, I should get rid of the.
Aramil. That name does sound kind of familiar.
Oh, it's there. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's doable. I literally pulled up the map on my own computer before I realized, oh, he's getting it for us.
But yeah, it's there.
I could get us a head start by walking us. Oh no, I can't walk us through a tree today.
Let me check Let me check the teleport table. Because you've been here. I will say you've been here.
Okay, I've been here. That's a little better.
I'm just reminding myself of what all of the... No, not seen casually. Yeah, so we'll say very familiar. So, yeah, so you're in the 86%. Wait a minute.
Wait. Hold on.
Ooh.
But yeah, other than that, Minadel is the other place. It kind of shoots right over it.
Right,
But,
that's the thing.
yeah.
It's basically equidistance between where we are now and there. And we'd have to cross a river.
Yeah. But you have the day. If you were to rest. Lia's out of spell slots, but she would have them the next if you wanted to go to Minadel and rest in Minadel. Or you could shoot there now and take the and roll the dice and hope it doesn't get below 15.
Right, I will put that to the group and emphasize that there is a chance of failure if we go that way. My circle will not
Let's
help, but
fucking go for it.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
Is
Oh,
anyone
Lord.
opposed that wishes to speak up now?
Yes, we go now and we end up in a wall. Oh.
That's
there are
not
worse
what it.
places.
Oh, it's
That's not exactly what that does, Akuma.
That's Dimension Door when it goes
We'll be
wrong.
fine.
All right. So, you want to take?
I thought you were skilled mage.
Yeah. Because you still have
Shut
a.
up.
So Thorn, because you still have a 5th spell
I
slot,
do
right?
still have my 5th that I've been
Okay.
saving.
So if you end up in the ocean,
I can get us out.
yeah. You can... All right.
God damn it.
If something goes hilariously awry, all we have to do. I mean, if we end up in the ocean, we're gonna be fucked for a different reason with Thorn. But
You'll be
that's
the only-
a whole other problem.
You'll be the only one standing on top of the water.
Ah, that's true.
So just like everyone's in the water.
I'll
It's
be
like, oh,
flying.
yeah. You just Akuma, Tycen are just hovering above the water, and the other Lia just turns into a turtle, and
Viran sinks.
it's
Beautiful.
Uthal could cast fly on him and Viran, and then but Thorn's the one standing on water, but for some reason, despite being the most normal one, he's the one freaking out.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I'm imagining now us flying towards the city, but Viran activates giant mind, fucking Akuma has enlarged him. Fucking people at the edge of the sea are like, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's coming right for us.
All right. So if you're if you're good with doing teleport, then does that table come up for you? Here, I'll share the table with you.
Right, I was gonna say I was just
Why
looking
is
it up
the
based
one
on the
time
spell.
we fucking
Oh
missed?
no.
Yeah. So you can just click the roll button and it will roll off that
Okay.
table.
I don't have any inspiration for this. I don't think it
does-
works with that
Nope,
anyway.
not on D100s.
Okay, here we go.
Wee.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
think
are.
we're okay.
Yeah, you're good. Although, yeah, if it was one tier lower, you would have been.
Like
not-
similar area.
You would have been in the plains.
Oh,
I mean, around the place, probably. Not in the not in the desert. But
just dry wheezing.
yeah. So you cast teleport, and I'm sure it's just like Harry Potter disapparating, where it feels like you're being rammed through a weird sausage tube all at once. But you I'll say you show up kind of in like a square, in like a kind of a park / square, so that it's
Just, you know.
so that you're not immediately run over by the cabbage cart.
That'll be the way we go.
Yeah, the cabbage cart that was
No,
actually,
that would have been Cass's end.
it would have been a it's like secretly that cabbage cart was smuggling alchemist fire. Blows
It's
up
like
like
we have the cabbage cart. Tycen gets hit by a cabbage cart. We suddenly hear, "Stupid mage, bitch!"
So, upon you guys getting there, there's not really a particular map of this city. It is I'll describe it though. It is a high elven city, or at least predominantly high elven city. It's not like they say only high elves here. It's just who kind of established it. So it's very prestige. You know, it's very, very fucking tidy, as you can imagine. Minadel kind of has some of that bigger city feel. Jormungandr's more like kind of older, more of a old-fashioned. But this is, I mean, it's you can tell it's old for by human standards of what architecture is, but elven architecture is just kind of the same, because they just keep maintaining the same thing. But yeah, and it does have a particular while the larger cities have universities, there is a particular academy in this city that is has different levels of, or has more kind of maybe you want to say kind of like the Ivy League wizards, if you want to make a comparison.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
better than Akuma. Good to know.
Hey.
But yeah, you get there. Upon arriving, let me see. Let's see. What's the least conspicuous?
Clearly me.
Tycen an eagle lands on your head. And Leah's gone.
Please, shit.
What?
said
Leah
it.
is gone?
Yeah, an eagle lands on your head and Leah's miss, and you don't see Leah.
Where's Leah?
I
You
don't.
the eagle pecks your head.
Like, he points to the eagle. Leah, please shit on his head, please. It would make my day, please.
Animal handling.
But yeah,
Oh, okay. Apparently Leah wants to be eagle. This is fine.
And right on your head, whatever.
Yep.
if you
Tycen's
want
Cool.
used to this. DJ's aggressively attacked him before. I pet Leah.
cool. If anyone wants to roll history, you may do so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh no,
Sure.
no! I know this.
Then don't. Then don't.
I
Then
look-
you're fine.
I look kind of at. I just pet Leah and I just whisper, "I know, I understand."
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
God for my notes. I find out to roll history for some shit.
You're all you all remember that when it by looking through like Laucian's journal and everything, it was mentioned that this is where she was from and where she left.
Oh.
This used to be her home.
Indeed.
But anyway,
Do
it is actually I'm gonna say because I think I didn't account for some time. It is now 3 p.m. So
my God.
you guys are in town. Atlas told Thorn where he's at, and kind of
Well, he said tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm thinking. Well, first off, I'm guessing our esteemed comrade would not like to be outside in the presence of others for very long. So perhaps we should go to it. We should get rooms.
she can last 6 hours but yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah.
I'm assuming she would be much more comfortable not being with us and being
Oh, I gotcha.
in a room or somewhere. Like,
Okay.
I don't think she would be comfortable just vibing. I don't know if she would be just comfortable vibing as an eagle with us, or if she would feel better in a room or something.
Okay.
I ask Lia. I look up at Lia. Are you good to just walk around with us, or do you want to stay in a room for a little bit?
She tilts her head.
Nod your head up and down for stay with us, and back and forth for no. Go to room.
She her head moves up and down.
Okay. Then I guess she stays with us. We'll be fine. I want to go shopping.
Of course you do.
Okay.
I want to go just kind of looking around.
I would
Perhaps there's
happily join
even a
in that.
library.
Yes, library and maps are what Thorn would immediately want to do if
Okay.
they've got any downtime.
Oh, do you think there could be a cartography shop in this?
Oh, can
place?
you imagine? Can you imagine?
Okay, so we want to. All right. For the sake of time, in regards to something, we'll say you guys do that, and you write down anything that you're specifically looking for.
Oh yeah, mine's all just flavor fluff
Okay.
of like, new maps.
Okay, yeah. If there was anything in specific, and if it's anything like common adventure gear, because I know someone wants particularly something, then
To take a what?
Gibraltar, I saw you were about to talk.
Yeah, I'd like to buy some arrows, and even if I can, try to see if I can find some of the enchanted variety.
Okay. All right.
Can we find a bag of holding? Another one?
No,
Jesus, man.
we don't need any more. The universe. It's like there. It's like, there's a sign on every
Or-
magic shops that just says.
Or
Don't
can we
sell-
find an efficient quiver?
Oh, I see. Yes.
I'm gonna buy that as a gift for Gibraltar.
Any chance they have boots of elven kind?
Yes.
How much?
Just reminding myself.
Both of them are uncommon.
Developing kind. I need the uncommon. Right. That's right. All three. No, that's not.
Yes, 3.
No, I'm remembering my tabs. Looks like I removed them. Utility, uncommon. Boom, boom. Alright. Quiver goes for 175, boots 300.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
I'll set
Yes,
my gold
definitely.
to. I'll just remove 300 from my gold.
Gotcha. Okay.
Down to obviously I have more gold value than this, but I'm down to 38 gold pieces specifically.
Alright. I'll add this up to your sheet later, but although I will set your stealth disadvantage to null so that
All right.
your armor won't trip it anymore.
All right. Thank you. Probably should have done that a long time ago, huh, guys? I want to fucking die.
And the quiver is going to Gibraltar. Tycen's gift for Gibraltar as he just walks up. Could I have bought like maybe for a gold piece gotten a like cool tassel or something to add to it? Just like a little decoration thing to spruce it up.
Hey, what was the can you say what its true name was again?
The efficient quiver, I think, is what it's called.
Okay.
No, there's I think there are two items that are the same thing, and efficient quiver came after. I think it starts with a Q. So I forget. I think the efficient quiver is a copy of.
Is it Elona?
That's it.
Okay,
Alona's quiver. I think
It
so.
could be Leoden.
I found it.
I can never remember who they named it after. I just always think of it in terms of like, oh, efficient quiver.
Right. Yeah.
Just because I have
Okay.
one
All right. Yeah.
in the home game.
Yeah. He does have this. Doesn't look like there's anything to immediately parse. So that happens.
Cool beans. I buy like a small little green tassel or something to tie to an end of it.
Cool.
Decoration, random, not magical, just boring, but cool looking.
All right. Okay. If that.
Other than that, if there was any history books,
Do I need to?
it doesn't have to be anything crazy, just
components
basic
that time?
history books.
Do you need to watch Gibraltar?
Buy spell components ahead of time?
Oh, yes. Especially for that one spell you just got.
Yeah, it's 3 gold pieces for the component.
Just take that off. You definitely find it, or take 300 off. You have it now.
Does it get used up in the process though?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't get used in the process unless it says at the end of the material component, which the spell consumes.
Yeah, which is usually most of those are like high level healing or resurrection. Occasionally something cooler, but
Restorative magics.
yeah, that I checked. That spell's fine. Once you have it, you're good, as long as you don't lose it.
Done.
All right. All right. We'll write down.
Yeah, any basic cool history books, just doesn't have to be anything important to discuss, just kind of basic books for him to read in the off time. I've still been reading the book on learning Gnomish for dummies.
Nice.
Cartography. Okay. All right. I'm gonna address that in between games. But
The books, okay.
and yeah, and the maps cartography stuff too. Just so I don't have to.
Sounds good.
Just so I don't have to make a bunch of custom stuff like right now. But it's noted, and I'll let you know if for any adjustments, or I'll adjust your sheets and let you know. It won't be a lot, at least compared to what you guys have.
Yep.
Okay, so you spend.
Oh! Is there
What's
a pair of goggles of night, maybe?
Sure, maybe. Let's see. No, actually, no.
Oof.
I guess the die agrees that a city filled with high elves don't see a big need for it.
I mean, it makes sense, but still.
Well, yeah.
That was a nice thought.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll say that takes.
For a second, I got so worried because I saw longbow +1 and I was looking at the weight and not the quantity, and I thought I had 2 +1 longbows, and I was like, "Excuse me?"
Okay, so we'll say that kind of takes up kind of the rest of the day. Where do you guys intend on staying for the night? And I guess the main question is, because I don't have a kind of a fully list of places in Aramil built out for this situation. Hopefully in campaign 2. I'm trying to get every city to have a whole bunch of lists of stuff by then. But
Nice.
Armil.
So I guess the main question is, do you guys intend on staying at the tavern inn that Atlas is staying at, or pick a different one? Just
I'm gonna. I want to ask Lia. Shake your head up and down for yes, back and forth for no. Is there any place really cool that you've ever stayed at that you've wanted to go visit here, or is just this whole place a bad memory and you just want to go to the tavern? I asked 2 questions.
you did.
That was a terrible plan. There's a what?
I said you did. You asked 2 questions and their answers were opposite. So she doesn't know what to do.
Okay, we'll do it one at a time. Is there any place here that you would like to visit while we are here?
Shakes head.
Up and down or back and forth?
When I say shake,
or just yes or no?
yeah, shake, yeah. When I mean shake, that's no. Nod's a yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm assuming that also means there's no place you would like to stay here besides where we have to at the tavern.
Nods.
Cool beans. Okay. I like to imagine that whole never mind. That literally played out exactly as. What, dude? You guys are probably just standing there looking at him like. This guy inherited druidic abilities? Why?
No, Akuma's used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I have to do my daily thing.
Oh yeah, and
I punch Akuma.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I
Oh no. Oh god.
Oh!
You were 1 off from taking his arm off. Which has happened twice in Strahd. These our 2 guests can testify.
I punch Akuma. You take 1 point of damage, but you're knocked unconscious.
What the fuck?
I just did the ground.
The back of the neck and just.
I want
him.
to say Viran is walking ahead of these 2, and he like just hears like a thump and then a much louder thump, and just
Like
stop.
he
he just stops where he was, and just
it'd be just
slowly turns around and just like looks at the unconscious Akuma,
yeah,
looks
literally
at Ty,
no, literally,
looks at
like,
Akuma, looks at Ty.
You hear like before you continue, he's like Ty, what's that look for? What are you?
Okay.
Ty,
Just ground.
Tycen,
I just kind of.
do you want
Eyes
to
wide.
explain?
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. I think it's the Discord delay.
It was Uthal.
Go ahead, Viran.
Tycen, do you want to explain?
Uthal did it.
We're not rolling for this.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay.
I just went like, Uthal did it, and I kick Akuma so he wakes up.
Yeah.
And then I walk a little bit in front of Viran.
Ow, fucker.
Okay.
Akuma, did Uthal do this? I take it
No. No. Uthal's too nice for that.
Yes, I presumed so. And just
Who's the dick
just-
bag of the group?
just gives Tycen a death glare. You are vile.
Yeah, I walk right up to him, I grab his ponytail, I'm like, what the fuck was that for?
Isn't it? Hey, Akuma, isn't that
I'm going to think of like punching you.
isn't that a braid though?
I don't give a fuck what it's called.
It is a braid. He just grabs the braid like.
Like, no, yeah, literally.
Tyson doesn't seem to care.
Oh yeah, there's a painful yank. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I felt like it. You punch. I wanted to punch like you, so I punched and did that. And I've not seen that happen when I punched before. I'm weak. That shouldn't have happened, but it did.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm proud of myself. Damn.
Yeah, I like close range, by the hair. I punch him in the mouth.
Can I roll to hit?
Please tell me I get advantage on this. I have him.
Alright, roll.
Please tell
hit,
me I have.
And then...
Please tell me I have advantage on this since I literally have him by the hair.
Yeah.
You're not grappling. It's not a grapple check. Tyson would have resisted.
You still hit him.
19 to hit. Of course you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving him a bloody lip.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be so
knock
great.
him unconscious. He's fine.
It'd be so great if me and Tyson shield him right now.
But alright. After that,
I wouldn't have been able to shield through that. Oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. Tyson lets it pass.
it doesn't matter. But, yeah, you guys...
No, it does matter. I would have been able to shield it. But I'm not going to.
But, yeah, if you guys...
Akuma, you see Tyson's eyes sparkle for a brief moment, like he's going to shield it, and then he just lets it happen. He goes, "That's fair, I guess. Oh, bye." And he just starts walking. I'm proud of myself. I knocked someone unconscious by punching them in the face. That doesn't happen normally.
Alright.
He's absolutely giddy. He cares not for what just happened.
Alright, so, for sake of brevity, we cool with you guys going to there, staying the night, long resting? Going?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think. Maybe this will change when we long rest. I don't think my my item is attuned, or is it? I think it says my spider booties are still on.
Oh, is
for
it?
attunement.
Oh, is it at the bottom? Okay. Yeah, that's just for my reference.
Oh, okay. We can. That's fine. That's fine. We good.
What was the? What's it supposed to be?
The amulet.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, but I think your... Let me check your DCs.
Right, I was trying to find them earlier.
Yeah, DC 18, it's on. It's definitely on.
Okay, good.
Okay. Alright. So you guys, I'm gonna long rest you guys. And then so you guys get a nice rest, and say you probably would have seen your grandfather at some point. Or actually, no, he was Grandpa sleeping at 10 p.m. because he's gonna wake up at like 4 a.m. and just destroy all the eggs. Gotta keep
all
up
of them.
that JoJo physique.
Of course.
This morning, Lia, she's not an eagle, but she's wearing her new cloak, and she's wearing it kind of how it's somewhat meant to be worn, kind of somewhat concealing. I'm gonna drop you guys.
When I first see Lia and I see she's like really concealed, I do a full like, whoa, that's like really cool to look at and watch. It like moves. Lia.
New day, I'm sending you my list.
New shit.
So
I'm on Akuma's shit now.
Okay. So when you guys come down, you see in the corner, in the top left corner, you see Atlas, in all of his JoJo glory. And he sees you come down. You can see that he has eaten, and some of his guests have also eaten. And he says, "Thorn, company, over here."
Of course, and I don't actually see him on the map.
I know. 1 moment.
Okay. Yay!
I don't even see a map.
Should have shared. How about now?
There it is.
All right, and 1 sec. Okay, guys.
I
You can...
sprint over to Grandpappy.
All right. Okay, guys. I cleared ownership. Go ahead.
Yay!
Um.
Hi, Grandpa.
Alright. Oh yes, new grandson. But
I offer a fist bump.
But at the table, there are two gnomes.
Hello.
Is
Go
this
ahead.
my cue?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce
Yeah.
yourselves, guys.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no.
yeah. So you see for one gnome, he is. Do we have our pictures?
Yep,
Or
I'm getting
our
it.
little-
I'm getting
Okay.
it.
For one gnome, you see that he's pretty flamboyant. He's wearing a there you go. The one on the left, super wide brim hat, just like how it's shown. He's completely bald on top, like shiny bald head. And his beard is super long and just braided in a bunch of different widths. So some thick knots and some thin ones. And he's actually wearing a blazer, like more of almost like a suit jacket. And yeah, he's got all them trinkets on him, just like it shows. But he's bald-headed gnome, with an oddly braided beard. You want to go ahead and describe yourself?
On the other hand, you see a very pretty put together gnome on the other side of him. Instead of a thick braided beard, he has a pretty clean shaven face, but he does have braids, big braids, all for a hairstyle. Basically the exact opposite of what his brother has. Instead of being a wide brim hat, he doesn't wear anything. Instead of having all the trinkets, he pretty much just keeps everything in his backpack. And all you see is exactly what he has. He has a little crossbow that you would have actually no idea whether he uses it or not, but it just looks cool. And it's got the glasses to boot.
It's okay. I don't use my crossbow in Dishonored either.
Show.
Yes. So this is Theodore Istolf Semi Crinkletoe, and this is Timothy Ocelot Crady to Crinkletoe.
It is
Gesundheit.
a pleasure to meet both of you.
I
Can I
mean,
get those typed up?
is that to us?
Yeah.
That's more for my notes. I write like books of notes.
Yeah, he's gonna want those names typed out.
They're in the combat.
Oh
tracker,
yeah,
but-
yeah, yeah.
Although I'll put them in the chat
Oh,
actually.
they're in the combat tracker?
I just put them in chat
Oh.
too.
Yeah,
I see Timothy on the thing. I don't see him myself. Where is?
Have you claimed your character?
Not
It's
release?
blank for me.
Oh,
Oh,
which
here we
one
go.
was
Here we go.
Theodore?
All
There you
right,
yeah. Did you? There you go.
there we go.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I
Here's
know now.
Theodore. Okay. So yeah, in reply to saying nice to meet you, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you both too. Now, the name he gave is short enough, but it'll probably confuse you all if I gave you my full name. But Theodore will work for now.
Oi, you can call me Timothy. I'm just here.
I'm just here.
You know, sometimes that's really the best we can do. My name's
That's-
Thorn.
That's the best we got. Oh, I will say as I introduce myself, and probably not until my brother Timothy gets up to introduce himself as well. You notice my back straighten a little bit more, like I'm trying to be more imposing and more present than my brother. Just to, I don't know, maybe just to show him up a little bit.
Timothy sees this and goes, "Oi, what are you doing? You're trying to seem bigger than you are. We all
I am
know I'm
bigger
the
than
bigger."
I am. Well, I'm bigger than you.
No, we can all clearly see that I'm the bigger one.
I take off my hat. As if I had hair on my head, I smooth it back. And like, I think the group can tell easily which one of us is taller.
Yeah,
I
and that would
I
be
look
me.
expectingly at the group.
Timothy does the same.
Which one of
I
the-
stand up and I go, me, I'm taller. Thank you for noticing. Also, I knocked him unconscious yesterday. That was fun.
Which
And
one
now,
of
who
sit
do we
down,
see?
Jen.
'Cause we don't. I mean, you guys are super familiar with your characters. What do we see in front of us for you guys?
Oh yeah.
They also look the same size. I'll just answer that.
Okay.
I'm definitely
Wonderful.
the taller one.
Oh, of course.
Sure.
Should the one on the right be taller because hair?
Uh,
It's whatever you want to bring up to us. Do you say that?
yep.
How tall are you guys in like feet?
Probably no more. What's a gnome? What's a good gnome height? Probably like 3'5", 4 feet. We'll say 4 feet.
That's a little
foot.
short for a gnome, but it's plausible.
I'll say 4 feet.
1.5 feet.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they range from 3 to 4.
Okay.
Alright, well, Tim, if you ever turn around, you'll notice a dog staring directly at you, eyes red with a terrifying helm.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot he had
The
that
dread
red
helm.
helm.
is that what's staring at me?
Oh God.
He's staring right behind you.
So Timothy turns around and goes, "Ah,
15.
oi, shoo.
Oh Jesus!
does it respond to that?
What was that, Gibraltar?
He just cocks his head in response in a curious way.
Oh.
Thorn looks like he very much empathizes with the fear of the dog and had like moved over when that thing was coming, just like, yeah, wonderful,
Yeah.
isn't he? So wonderful.
Well, oh, sorry, Thorn, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, as for like a quick rundown of what you see, Thorn is a purple tiefling. He's like 6 foot, kind of lanky. He's got basically just a perpetually nervous aura around him, but he's got like a friendly smile. He's interested and excited to be here. He's just trying his best, and he's got this little shield of Mystra as well. But gosh, he probably couldn't lift a potato sack.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go down the line on the things. Viran, go ahead.
All right. So the picture should give you a pretty good idea. It's very accurate now. Now that he actually has a great sword. There's a very powerful looking magical great sword along his back. There's a not quite as powerful great axe crisscross with that, just in case. Actually, it's not the great axe, is it? I think I meant to remove the great axe +2 from my inventory, and that should be the halberd +2. So there should be a halberd and a great sword across his back. He is wearing a now very tattered and dirtied cloak over top of slightly dented adamantine plate mail. His visage is much like the usual Gith, which is not pleasant, not pleasant to look at, and he kind of exudes a natural aura of like nobility and strength.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just about does it. Also, he is wearing a ring of protection on one hand.
Okay.
I think.
Sorry.
I think was all I said.
Oh, okay. Tycen?
So, I posted the image into the general chat of ShiniLair. Just general channels. General chat.
Okay, I
Looks
see.
pretty much exactly as you see here. Just only in orange and gold. On his back is not one but two staves. One staff has more of a kind of gnarled dark wood with a kind of red glowing ember almost up top. Seems to occasionally dance with fire. The other staff is very much similar to the staff that you see in the image. Definitely sleeveless. Hates sleeves with a living passion.
There's one thing that riles me up.
Is a sleeve.
Ugh.
Definitely just very calm, excited demeanor. Seems to have that seems to carry himself with a bit of an ego. And it's like he knows he has an ego and just doesn't care.
Yeah.
He does indeed have a broom of flying that he is just kind of like set and kind of like across his lap and is just kind of like almost petting it. I would have also brought DJ back too, so kind of like plopped on his right shoulder is a stark white owl with just golden eyes, which is kind of like anytime you look at the owl, it goes behind his head, and you'll occasionally hear, "Stop that! I can feel you pulling on the back of my neck! DJ, get you to stop! I will dismiss you to another dimension!" Just random arguing with a familiar.
Yeah.
2 golden earrings, he's laden with magical items.
I can't wait for when campaign 2 there's just no magic items to describe for anyone. Because that seems to be half the descriptions at this point.
Yeah, you guys are pretty high level
I will
group,
point
right?
out,
So yeah, you probably have a good
does
chunk of
have. I will point out too. He does have. It looks to be, not severe, but there is scarring on both of his arms. That's in the form of, almost like dragon scales, kind of like a scale type of scar that seems to go down both of his arms. It's definitely healed, but it is definitely still a scar, like a defect of the flesh, I'll call it. I don't know how else to describe it. It's healed, but it's not everything can heal all the way.
Okay, and Gibraltar? Then Akuma after that. But...
Okay.
He described Sierra Law.
Yeah, the dog
That was Gibraltar's description.
The dog goes up and takes a big lick of your face.
Oi! No, don't do that.
Sits down, satisfied with your presence. As you continue to look at him, likely in disgust, you notice his armor. He has sort of a leatherish armor across his back, on his chest, that's kind of a bluish hue. And if you look even closer, you can notice there's still some scales put onto it. Now, as you look across the room, you notice Gibraltar has rather similar leather armor, along with a bow and 2 swords strapped to his waist. He, as he's enjoying a drink, just calmly waves in your direction.
Okay.
Okay, and
Pretty smooth
Hello.
guy.
and Akuma.
And Akuma. Yeah, you see a fire Genasi, or Genasi, however you want to say it. He is about 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Long pointed ears, very elven ears actually, and his hair legitimately it's fire. It's about a foot of fire on his head. His skin is a deep red with like magma cracks going all over his skin. He's currently wearing a I don't want to say a robe because it's not really a robe, but his clothing is black, and it's mostly black with like golden lining, sleeveless like Tycen. And on his wrists are bracers, again black and gold, but they just seem to be more for decoration than anything else. On his feet, you see a pair of winged boots, and on his back, you also see 2 staves. One looks to be almost entirely made of ice, and the other is, how do you describe this one? It's not. It's a wooden staff, right? Shini?
It's either that or gold.
Yeah, it seems to be like an almost golden-looking staff, both on his back.
So I guess as we back and forth with each other about which is taller.
Uthal and Lia?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's also a.
Or is Lia just an owl right now?
No, she's there. Yeah.
Oh, is that why you didn't mention her as well? Okay.
No, I was just not gonna. It's
Worry about it.
Yeah, you see, there's a short blonde high elf girl, kind of in a cloak, kind of concealing, and this track is overpowering. And then you see a guy that's you guys just know him very much like Katsu, except he has a shield and a shield and axe instead, and he's eldritch as fuck. So
he's eldritch as fuck.
Eldritch as fuck.
But yeah,
yeah. So
go ahead.
we're back and forthing about our height, and one of you brought up that you're taller. Like, right? I'll say that actually, this is a whole party of towers. You're all pretty darn tall.
He gets really tall. He could throw one of you if you want. I point at Viran.
Viran gives the gnomes a thumbs up.
I'd like to see you throw my brother. You can throw that short stack.
I've got spells for that. Thanks. I don't know.
Just shot put the gnome.
I don't. No.
Well, now that we've gotten to know each other and see who can throw whom in a body throwing contest,
I think they make a sporting event out of such things.
I feel like that's not fun for the ball, but and we must discuss the important matter of why I have asked these two to give their expert opinion on. After our engagement in Yazid, we found what appeared to be magical blueprints of some sort of device. It was on their leader. Despite my arcane knowledge, and that's what I learned at the temple, it is foreign to me.
Right. Who has is it?
This is Atlus.
Okay. Does he have the blueprint currently?
Yeah, he then at this point lays it on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I start looking at it.
Yeah, Tycen, it is hardcore wizardcraft. Even though you have some dabbles in kind of lower level magic with wizards, given you do have a kind of a basic spell book, it is fairly complex.
There's a bunch of formulas and swirls and random
Can I take
symbols.
a look at it?
Thorn is also very intrigued, like, ooh.
Yeah. Yes, Akuma, you look at it, at the very least you can see that there's a I should have said this at first. There's kind of two parchments. One kind of looks like a type of suit of leather armor, and the other one looks like kind of a sword hilt. You recognize that the suit of armor one has You're not sure what it says because you can tell it has different schools of magic. You can tell that the sword, though, while it's beyond your normal study, it is heavily based in evocation.
Okay.
And Wizard Boys, I would say that you would have been able to have looked this over already. So Atlas will go. Please, good sirs, go over what you know about these.
So
Tycen pulls out his notebook, slams it on the thing, and just pulls out a quill and immediately is preparing just scribbled notes of all kinds.
All right.
Like, no care to who's around him, no care to, like, he moves any drinks out of the way. He's ready, like, pen at the ready.
Oh, we have the studious type. This is good. And
Yes, someone here has to take note.
I get up to the table, and so I start pointing out. I don't know, the player, no clue, but I start pointing at different formulas and whatever as I describe this. I was like, right, so my brother and I did some work. We could tell you a little bit about this. First, the armor. As far as we could tell, there's 4 schools. I'm checking my notes now, actually.
I'll help you out a little bit on the kind of the layout of this. On the front of the armor, on the front and back of armor, it has a set of. You can see that it has a set of 4 gems. 4 in the front, 4 in the back, arranged in a similar mantle. Yeah.
And I'm tapping at like the blueprint for where the gems are. I'm like, so the schools have something to do with these gems, and as far as I could tell you, one of these gems. So says my brother. The
4 on the front is what I can see would be some type of shielding magic, like fortification. So basically, what I get from this is that maybe that some of these gems have the ability to possibly absorb a type of magic, a type of magic, and protect you from it. But I really think that they would only take maybe 1, and it'd probably be done. So whoever gets this, I definitely use them wisely.
And I nod along with him. Now this other gem, that's my expertise. This one's definitely transmutation magic. You make use of that one, and it should improve your athletic ability a little bit. That you move a lot faster. Possibly also help you in case you ever fall off of a boat. Make sure you don't fall to the bottom.
Just a little clarification. The transmutation is all 4 gems on the back. And then
okay, yeah. So then I'm pointing at the different ones. Then
and then
all right.
the ones that Timothy were talking about are the 4 in the front.
And I'm expecting like full nerd mode, like literal equations, math.
I am
totally
somehow, I'm somehow trying to parse the arcane knowledge of how this all comes to be as I talk about this. And with that, I'm dusting my hands off. Well, no, actually, there's 2 more. These last 2 gems, I don't know if any of you already know how to fly, but this one here should take care of that. And this one I'm not too sure about, but I don't think much will get past you as long as you could feel what's around you. You should be able to sense everything. And I go through a long description of how that all makes sense and fits into these gems. Once I'm satisfied, I dust my hands and fold them across my chest and look very pleased with the note-taking that's going on across from me.
And what of the sword?
Ah, see,
yeah. Go for it, bro.
The sword, I can't really tell you anything about it, nor can my brother. That would be more evocation magic.
Yeah, them destructive bastards.
Aren't they? But I do know someone, a colleague of ours, that would know about the. His name is, what is it, bro?
Oh, you're talking about Yelwick.
Yeah.
Yelwick would be able to tell you more about this. I think he's the one that might have put this together.
Yelwick? Yelwick? Who's Yelwick? Spelling on that, please. Tycen literally asks this in person. Like,
YELLWICK. And yes, Akuma spells it.
Do you know Rundle? As you seem quite familiar with his name.
Akuma tenses visibly.
Lean over to my brother.
oh,
I take that one as a yes.
Wait,
Yep, yes, Tycen. Just let him go.
Yes, I know.
Well,
him.
then you probably know his
In a way.
handiwork. Yeah, he's a pretty good colleague of ours.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. Where is he now?
I believe I know that he stays in Emerald.
That's the city you're in.
Mm-hmm. He stays in
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Emerald. Yeah.
No.
This
Oh.
place.
I just want to make that clear.
He stays in Emerald. So here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Him and his daughter,
Yeah,
Narissa.
his little girl. So if you really want to know more, he's probably the best one to tell you about this. Though we haven't seen
No.
a little bit.
I'm gonna ask Tycen to make an insight check right now.
Against these guys.
No.
Oh,
I'm getting a feeling.
So we got an
Fuck.
8.
I got the feeling.
And he got an 8. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I roll good on everything else but this. It's fine.
He's too absorbed in the
Tycen's
notes. He doesn't
literally
even
just-
know.
You see him pause for a minute as he's like, "Are you?" And then he stops like mid-right. Shit.
Do you need us to spell
Looks
the
at
name again?
Akuma.
No.
Oh. Uh-oh. And then just go back to writing more notes.
There
What
seems
did you
to
have
be a
in
bit
him
of
in a while?
unease going on.
What's the insight? There's definitely something here that we're supposed to understand that I don't.
What was the question?
No, I know a thing.
It's
It's fine.
I think Akuma was about to explain. Proceed, Akuma.
Yeah, no, he's gonna. You said you haven't seen him in a while. Either of them.
I'm just double checking, make sure I'm not lying to anyone.
No worries.
Sorry.
Look at bullet 2.
Oh, it's upside down in terms of order, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it's DM, is it safe to say like weeks, days?
like
Weeks?
yeah, a few.
Yeah, okay.
Not long.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. It's been a couple weeks. Were you all looking for him?
Yes. We hope to meet with a few people. He is one of them. And he had his daughter with him, you said.
Yeah.
Right? Go for it, bro.
Yeah, she kind of stays with him, works as his assistant. They moved here after she had some issues with her husband.
Uh-huh.
Akuma!
Thank you, gentlemen.
Akuma!
If you will excuse me. He dimension doors out of sight.
What was that?
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
Counterspell. 5th level.
Oh my god.
Serious, man?
You're gonna
No.
deal with your shit.
Oh shit! You're not going anywhere.
Actually,
guess-
it's 4th level.
Akuma, you doing anything about?
Counterspell, 5th level.
Okay. Okay. Akuma, where are you going?
Pick.
What?
You pick. I don't
Oh,
care.
me pick. Oh.
Mm.
I will say, while the DMs design that, Viran like looks at Tycen just like with an expression. He doesn't say anything, but he just has an expression on his face like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Timothy leans over to
Tycen puts his face in his hands and just kind of. This isn't going to go well.
Can someone please actually explain to me what's going on? I don't get it.
Nope. I'm not explaining anything at the moment.
Well, from what I can see, we said something about Rundle. Your friend there got mad, tried to.
That was me talking out of character.
Oh,
I mean,
This is Viran.
Yeah.
This is me.
I mean, to be fair, I think Devondre just continue with that because I feel like that is what a lot of people are thinking anyway.
Yeah, because we could probably feel the
Yeah.
tension.
oh,
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah,
friend-
Viran, since Gibraltar and Lia are among the wisest of us, and Lia's not that talkative, Viran moves towards Gibraltar and just whispers, "Do you understand what is happening?"
Thorn,
Yes.
I need you to send a message to Akuma right now and ask him to come back now.
Oh.
This is an emergency.
Farron, you come up to him and he just like gargles his drink a little bit that he's drinking.
bunch of people.
What?
What did you say, Timothy?
Never mind. He just
I will.
Goes back to-
How populated is the tavern right now?
Not really, not very much. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning.
And I've lived with Grandpa for a bit. How good is his hearing? Because I have to speak the message out loud, so that's gonna determine the wording for the
I would say that he has, at this point, kind of typical. Yeah, I'm gonna, having seen a lot of battles and whatnot, probably, well, not battles, but have had his fair share of things. Say, he
Thorn's
has...
I'm gonna guess everyone can hear everything, so Thorn's just gonna clap his hands together politely, be like, "Oh, I bet he's forgot one of his books upstairs," and just run upstairs out of earshot of everyone back to his room, then cast Sending, and be like, "Akuma, if you could return, that would be so lovely. We can murder your father together so much more easily. Please come back." Tycen asked. That's the message.
I just threw in there. Tycen asked.
Tyson asked. It's father-in-law, like, by the way.
Then Thorn would have remembered that. I would not.
There is no answer.
Thorn will hop back down and be like, "Looks like he's got his book and left," looking directly at Tycen and shaking his head.
Guys, we're just making
Tycen rolls his eyes. Looks frustrated, and goes, "Fine, he'll be the one getting arrested. Not my problem." And then just goes back to taking.
Thorn is just like, there goes.
Man, guys, we're just making the best use of our spell slots here.
That will be the only one I am spending on him.
Friend,
Yeah,
okay?
your third is nothing.
I don't quite understand why he.
He loves his book so much. You don't even have to roll for it. Thorn's a horrible liar. Like, it's just.
Tycen just straight up looks at you and just goes, "Leave that to me. We'll worry about that and cross that bridge when it comes to it."
Viran crosses his arms and raises an eyebrow with like such muscular distortion at his good balls.
Thorn just kind of shrinks away from it, like, so much loves those books.
I will point out to Viran, Thorn, and Gibraltar, Tycen has now dismissed DJ, and you've never seen him this angry in his life. Like, he literally is in the middle of note-taking and his quill snaps under the stress. He kind of tosses it, picks up his other one.
Thorn looks at the quill like you'd mourn, like a deer pet.
Oh.
It's like, things are truly dire.
Viran like moves up behind Thorn, just whispers, "Do you know why your brother is so filled with vitriol this morning?"
Oh, he seems quite normal, actually.
Thorn.
Viran,
Stop.
this is not something we are going to discuss here.
I'm gonna walk up
He
behind.
wasn't talking to you.
You're standing next to him, and Tycen can.
I'm gonna lean over Tyson's shoulder, handing him, the rest of my beer. Perhaps. I'll take a
Oh,
break.
great morning drinks. Love it.
Oh, who disappeared?
Tycen did.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, there he is.
Y'all are an interesting few.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
You're handing him what?
I'm handing you the rest of my beer.
Tycen turns, sets it in the center of the table, and completely ignores it. Or he hands it back to you, whichever one would be better.
Theodore
Viran,
looks at. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Viran walks up to the table and like half reaches for the beer and like looks at Gibraltar as though for permission.
Well, if no one's gonna drink it.
Walks away.
He just walks away. Viran shrugs and just chugs whatever's left of it.
Thorn will give like the most apologetic bow to the gnomes and just be like, "You have been incredibly helpful with your discoveries and knowledge. I have nothing but respect. I am so sorry for this."
No problem.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
start
it's like,
rolling
sorry
up
for
the
what?
start rolling up the blueprint, looking at Atlas and my brother. And
Are
go ahead, Tim.
Are you wanting to go see Yelwick so he can tell you what's about the sword?
Yes.
We can take you.
Hold
That
that
would have been
thought.
wonderful. Akuma's just such a big fan.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel we should more take this. We should I definitely wish to have a word with him. But I feel we should do this a little bit more under the cover. Akuma has left. For reasons I will not explain here. We must exercise caution. And in doing so, I believe we should... Oh, great.
Mother, what is
And
this?
in doing so, I believe we should not all go. And we should exercise the utmost stealth in this.
Okay, I just planned on knocking on the front door.
That's honestly worked out
Yes,
so
he's-
well for me as well. I understand you.
Viran,
I write on the book.
Viran does a high kick to show off his boots of elven kind.
Well,
I turn around and I kind of look at Viran, Thorn, and Gibraltar. They know the reasoning behind this, and I'll say, you remember that, mansion that burned down in Jormungandr? It's a shame they never caught the person who did it. Wonder where they are now. Or what they're doing. And then I just turn looking back at the book.
Can someone remind me? I probably spaced out at some point. What does that have to do with the gnomes?
Tycen is.
Akuma burns down
out of
his dad's
character
house, and Akuma burned down his dad's house in Jormungandr.
You said it again.
Right. Yeah, I understand that part. That wasn't my question.
Sorry, I got interrupted. And he's vanished, so Tycen is worried that Akuma's going to do something rash. And believes
But
we should go invisibly.
what does that
Yeah.
have to do with? Okay.
We should not let Akuma know we are going, and we should not let Akuma know where we are going. But we definitely should go.
Okay.
His lack of communication and stupid judgment should not impede our mission. Tycen does not say this out loud, but you would know this. He says this last part. His lack of judgment and stupid decisions should not impede our mission. But he does not say the rest of it out loud. This is just stuff you would know. Muddles his dad, he's got a death wish, and daughter indicates Akuma's fiance. Or wife.
Father-in-law,
I mean.
wife.
Yes.
Are there still some of you here in front of the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's here.
Everyone-
except
Thorn is
for-
still very
Yeah.
awkwardly
I'm gonna-
stood
I'm-
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna awkwardly
Can we
cough.
delete Akuma's token from the image?
Oh, 1 second.
I'm gonna awkwardly cough. So, and you don't have to tell me what the tension's about. But Yelwick's always has been a good man as far as we've known him. I'm sure he'll be happy to hash out whatever misconceptions you might have of him. Does he offer services? Does he do work for them or for people?
He's more of an academic, like yourselves.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they're upset because he gave them a bad deal on something.
He's
or,
not
you
really.
know,
He's not
overcharged
really.
them.
Nah, he's not in that type of
Okay.
business. If like this would, if someone had a grudge based on his work, it would have been like he wrote a scathing peer review of someone's of someone's like thesis or something, or thesis on some new level of magic or anything like that. But however, their reaction seems a little extreme for what you normally see with this in your field. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we left off with Theodore's offer to, or about like seeing with them, and then and then we got where then I was explaining something. What was the reply to that?
Yeah, right. The last thing my offer was to maybe try and hash it out, whatever it may be.
I am such a fan of diplomacy, and I would be very keen to see him at least.
I turn, look at Thorn, and I just say outright, diplomacy will not be an option if Akuma knows. He can't know where we're going. And I'm sorry, but I can't turn all of you invisible.
This is becoming so far overcomplicated. Let's just go see what we can see on the polite offer these lovely gnomes have made for us.
Could you remind me of the city that you were talking about? That you just spoke of not too long ago?
Jormungandr.
Okay, so you're talking... So are you saying by the fact that your friend that disappeared, was he supposed to be the arson that was said to be in that city?
You're more than welcome to make whatever assumptions you wish.
Insight check. Oh yeah, that's right. NPCs can insight check your asses too.
I'm gonna be so chill about this. I'm gonna be discreet about this for once. It'll be fine. And then Tycen's over here dropping murder name bombs and everything.
I mean, yeah, that's on Tycen. That's on
And,
Tycen for saying that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
Thorn
in the
ran
tower.
upstairs to
I wanna
talk
insight
about the
shit
murder.
out of these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save to not have Viran like nod at the question. Yeah, okay, he doesn't nod.
I don't know why I'm rolling. I'm not lying.
Well, I don't.
Insight isn't
I don't think
necessarily
he's
for a lie. It's to like just
I'll
get a
just drop
read
that.
on
to
what's
gauge
up.
your response. Like he brought up the topic, and I kind of want to know. I want to see what
Okay.
I could glean from.
Yeah.
Now that this is on the table.
Yeah. So, Theodore, you don't really seem to get anything out of it. Timothy, yeah, you seem like there's some avoidance.
So what I get and what I've been told, your friend must be the husband that almost killed Rundle's daughter.
I don't know any gnome swear words.
I turn, look at Timothy, I look at Theodore, and our friend is none of your concern. He's gone. Are we going to continue our mission or not? I have no time for childish nonsense, and this is childish nonsense if we're just standing here wasting our time.
My husband. Okay, Wren almost killed. Okay, I was backtracking and looking at my notes. And what exactly is your mission?
Our mission at this moment is to investigate a certain druid.
We know nothing about that part, do we?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so what does that have to do with Yoic?
Well, these notes were found on a raid that we requested be executed. We've been chasing after this druid for quite some time, and we discovered there were 3 locations that needed to be investigated / dealt with. I'll use those terms. And 3 separate parties were dispatched to take care of that. Ours went to one area, Atlas's went to a third, and we had a final party go up towards the north area. All in relation to the same druid. And his or her plans, shall I say.
And you think our buddy Yelwick is an accomplice?
I'm not sure if he is an accomplice. I'm not even suspect of Yelwick at this time. But you've stated that Yelwick can explain the runes on a sword that is written in blueprints that were found at the site of this place that we asked to be raided. So logic stands point that we should go to the expert on the topic.
Aye, and I'm sure this expert would tell you that, you probably did the same that we're doing here for you. Gave his professional opinion on something.
Indeed.
So my question is that you seem all mad at Yelwick for some odd reason that apparently has to do with Akuma and what he may or may have not have done, as you say.
I'm going to stop you there. Akuma and my current mental state are none of your concern. I'm here for the mission and the mission alone.
Okay.
Get the start his mental state.
Tycen it was, okay? I wasn't done, so I'm not worried about your mental state. I'm worried about the fact that everybody seems to be mad at Yelwick, and you're asking us to lead you to him because he knows about something on a blueprint that you got from a raided den. But at the same time, me and my brother know about stuff that's on this blueprint too. So, what does that mean?
It means you've helped us stop a very bad man. And this Yelwick can possibly help us stop this same bad man.
And there's no traveling information, DM, about, why this group might be after this druid, why they must be like some wanted person.
Okay.
Roll me history.
Okay. Out in the open, doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
A nat 19 too. Where?
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, you are very much aware that there's been a problem. It has.
Tyson's about to just explain everything.
Yeah, I mean it's. I'm just gonna give him a summarize of what it sounds like on the outside. There's been a lot of problems involving some radical druids that have claimed to be following the will of Sylvanus, nature deity. That involving a lot of issues more or less in the east, especially in Tross and Jormungandr. The city was kind of put on lockdown because of an issue a few months back. And that is... So that what they're saying does kind of coincide with the fact that there has been some issues. It's been kind of dubbed by outside, by kind of just in the kind of what the general talk is the Amalian conflict.
Mm-hmm.
It's, but yeah, and but not all. There's talks of someone that in particular who's in charge of it, but he's still at large.
Okay.
Or behind it,
And
I
the
should
group
say.
and the group didn't want Akuma to tag along to this because they're worried about what he may or may not do.
Not the
I'll say-
not the general, not the whole general thing. Something smaller.
I'll say, given the insight, whatever insight was, and the fact that I rolled kind of low on deception,
Mm-hmm.
Tycen was less concerned about Akuma joining and more concerned about a different subject. Very clearly, when I started emoting to kind of show what he was doing, I said he cringes when you say Yundal Yelwick. He seems to cringe even harder in face palms, as you mentioned, daughter. Definitely seems to know Rundle Yelwick. Definitely seems to be aware of something regarding the daughter. And you will note that he tried to talk to Akuma right before this happened and was calm right up until the point he disappeared. It did not appear he was as concerned with Akuma going. It's more he's concerned that Akuma has disappeared.
Right. Yeah. Fair enough.
But Tycen kind of sets his notebook down. Okay, I'm just gonna fly out with as much information as I can. So, there's this really bad guy named Lausium. He is a druid, and he is essentially attempting to find a way to bring elementals permanently into this plane of existence. We have been following his path. I personally have been following his path with Lia and Uthal since an attack that was done on Trost. An attack by Genasi, a raid. We prevented that raid from coming to fruition, stopped what was referred to as his air commander, went on to Jormungandr, ended up retaking the fortress there. Proceeded to then travel across the ocean to the island of Eliamade, which was the home and one of the bases of the noble bandits, which was connected in ways to this druid, and providing him with elemental gems. We have been on a mission / quest to stop him from completing his plan. We stopped his connection in Eliamade, where he literally summoned a freaking Leviathan out of the ocean. Then proceeded to come back here to discover that, I'm not sure if you realized, or I'm not sure if you've been affected by it too much, but there was 2 warring, weather occurrences recently. 2 storm fronts, one ashen, one frozen, just colliding with each other in Rindico. And we went to the north and stopped that from happening, and then we went to the south and also stopped that from happening in Vaimei-Laga. Both were connected to the same druid. He has plans in place that will result in untold destruction and danger. We need to stop that from happening.
Theodore
I'm
takes his
irritated
hat
that
off.
Akuma has. I'm irritated that Akuma has disappeared.
You guys go
appears
and
he
keep
wishes
going.
to
I'm
do
just gonna.
something-
You guys go and keep going.
Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
gonna grab something to eat.
Okay.
Akuma has disappeared. That is an unfortunate development in this case. He is connected in a way to this case that is different, and that I will not get into for his own private matters. But he's connected in a way that could... How can I possibly explain this? It could possibly endanger in some way Yelwick, which is why I wish for us to travel in secrecy to his place, and for him not to know. We still need to talk to him. As you saw when I tried to stop him from leaving, I wish to have a conversation with him. My intention was not for him to join us. My assumption is that he's probably left to go, I don't know, cry somewhere.
Let's hope it's just that.
But that personally does
What
not
you're
matter.
saying is, if what you're saying is all accurate,
Yes.
well, I guess we
But
shouldn't
personally,
dawdle
whatever
here.
Yeah, but personally,
Yes,
whatever he is
please,
doing
let's
does not
go.
matter. Except for the fact that we need to travel in secrecy. He cannot know where we are going. Which is why I wish to do this under an invisibility spell. I do not want our movements to be tracked through the city.
Right? What's the group just think? What's the group think?
I would just very much like to go there.
Nothing else to it then.
But
I
do
don't
have to
think
say,
it needs to be this complicated, honestly.
I do have to say that there should be no funny business with Yelwick, as he's done nothing to you, nothing about you. You go, ask your questions, and you can leave.
And that is what I want to do.
I agree.
My fear, however, is that if Akuma knows where we are going, then that will not
We
be
can't
the
account for
case.
him. He's decided to remove himself. He has not returned. There's little more we can do.
Which is why I'm requesting that we travel under secrecy.
Checking to see if I have any invisibility spells to help with this. Do you can you
I have invisibility.
you guys have the power to
But I
make this
can't-
many? Go ahead.
I don't have the power to make as many of you invisible, which is why I'm recommending not all of us go.
What? Why? What did he do?
Akuma, mute.
I thought I was on mute. Sorry.
Which is why I'm recommending not all of us go. I don't have the capability of turning all of us into... Ooh, hold on. No. I can't turn all of us invisible. Even not including Grandpa Sir here. Which, Grandpa, I don't know if you would be accompanying us or not.
DM
No.
for where?
One second.
Mm.
No, I must get back. I must get back to Minadel. Yes, but my information has been relayed.
I would like to take a moment just while we're in person. I don't have to send a sending spell just to update Grandpa on what's up. That could have been happening while Tycen explained all of this
Yeah,
nonsense.
We can say that. That's the case.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he will. And he will. Jojo walk out.
So strong.
So, I am proposing one group of us, consisting of you two. I gesture to the gnomes in front of me. Myself and Lia and Thorn investigate and go with you. I can comfortably turn us invisible. While I do that, I would recommend that Gibraltar, Viran, and Uthal possibly try to find Akuma. I know Gibraltar is an expert tracker, and second to none in that category.
Gives you a wink.
Right. Well, we'll take whoever wants taken to see Yelwick right here, right now.
Viran, are you okay with this? I can include you in the invisibility if you would like to come with us invisible, or if you would like to search for Akuma. Is he back yet?
It might not be back yet. I don't think so.
Do I have 7 levels? I do, I think. Wait, hold on. It would mean not bringing Lia, I think. Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
But yes.
You get a look from Lia. It's like if
Are
I don't
you-
if I don't have to go out there, then that's fine. Fry her.
Are you two okay with that?
Seems a little well, I'll ask the question afterwards. It seems a little worrisome that we have to take all these steps, but I kind of want an answer myself. There's nothing else to be done.
I guess we get to be going. No time like the present.
I'll tell you this for now. To attempt to assuage your opinions. Yes, Akuma is the husband to his daughter. But the lies you've been told are not truth. And that is why I wish to keep this secret. And why I wanted to talk to him.
DM, do I believe her?
But he has ultimately decided to disregard that. And that is why I do not wish to involve him in this. He's made a rash judgment on his error. On his part.
Do I believe him, DM?
That would be your choice. I think he said that would be our choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can give you more information once we have talked. I will give you more information once we have talked to Yelwick and have safely left his domain.
I gather up my stuff. I pat my bro on the back. I say, right, let's go then. I don't think we're going to get answers sitting here.
All right, Timothy gets up, looks at Theodore, stiffens his back. He's like, "Hey, follow the taller one."
Dear God.
Okay.
There's a small grin that comes on my face, and I instantly try pushing ahead. If I make it, I lead the
back?
band.
We'll just, I guess, leave Lia's spot open and just say it's either filled by Lia or Viran.
That's fine.
I cast a 5th, or not a 5th level, that would not be high enough. I cast my 6th level invisibility on all
I'm
of us,
back.
and I recommend we move. Okay, Viran. Tycen is recommending 2 parties. He doesn't want anyone to know about Akuma. He can turn up to 5 people invisible. You can go, and then he's recommending that the other group go find Akuma.
Okay.
It's up to you, whichever group you wish to join. Lia's either gonna join the group with Tycen or join the hunting group. It doesn't matter either way. I have one last invisibility if you want to join.
I'm fine with whatever you want me to do. Since I'm oh, never mind. Finding people would be perception. So I was gonna say, since I have a high investigation, you might want to have me look for Akuma, but no, that's not how that works.
Well, investigation could be for tracking too.
Isn't that usually survival?
It could be survival too.
Yeah. I would argue both can be useful for it. Survival might have an edge in the woods, and investigation might have an edge in urban, but I'm fine with both.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll help look for Akuma then.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'll actually ask Leah, because if she doesn't want to go
If you want,
to Yelwick.
if you want her to go, she will go. Especially if you're just gonna make her invisible.
Okay, cool. If she wants to be invisible, she could be invisible.
Okay.
We can be invisible. Is she going to be invisible owl, or is she just going to be invisible?
She'll just be invisible. Okay, so just running this down. The trackers are Viran, Gibraltar, and Uthal. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
The fighter.
The fighter boys. Okay, I see. Everyone who has a fighter level is doing the tracking. And then the rest is invisible. Okay.
I will whisper to Gibraltar, do not be afraid to take him down if necessary.
Oh my.
Kill on sight.
And
He just gives you a weird look and mouths the words, I don't think that'll be necessary.
Okay, so take the spell off. We don't have to bother with the effects at the moment. If not, I'll just add them on.
with the stealth and all that.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'll do it. I'll do it off your sheet just so there's the possibility of it misfiring. Anyway, so one moment. Okay. Wizard Bros. I'm just sorting people on the map so I can visualize this.
Twinkle Toe Brothers lead the way.
Okay.
I can target... Oh no, I can't target friendlies, I don't think. Can I? Do you want me to just target them and give them invisibility?
Yeah.
I'll ask Thorn too if she wants to go track. I never thought to ask Thorn.
Okay.
Thorn, do you want to go track or do you want to be with Bubby?
No, he's coming.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Hold on. I'll
maybe I should have done the.
They're all
Gotta
targeted.
learn this character. DM.
What's up?
Do I think I could just teleport up to 8 of us to Yelwick?
Oh god,
Oh,
do you have
Jesus.
teleport? I forget.
The staff does.
Oh god, that's
He's got the staff.
yeah, he's got the same staff as you, Thorn. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
assuming very
yes.
familiar.
Yes, you can.
So smarter me would have told you that whoever wants to come with us, get on this ride.
That was our most pointless planning yet.
This is just a group exercise to see.
You don't even know how much pointless planning we do. Seriously,
Well-
it's insane.
It is! Tyson sits here having these long monologues and then everyone's like, nope, throw it out the window. And I'm like, oh, well, I just realized how pointless my monologue was.
Okay.
I'm sorry
I
to
forgot
add
We
to.
didn't talk about our staffs.
Yeah.
We would, even with 8, we would still be leaving,
Yeah.
Someone
Someone's
behind.
getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, say for
like,
brevity.
it would either be the Blink Dog, Uthal, or Gibraltar. So do we still want to do 2 parties? Tyson would still recommend 2. He still wants to get Akuma found.
I would have very
eyes on
Shenanigans.
Okay, Viran.
Any...
Well-
Sorry.
I said I would agree.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right.
guess we're just sticking with the normal.
All right. So, did you get that teleport table?
I did.
All
And I
right.
instantly lost
Okay.
confidence in life.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Just press the button, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Right on.
It's like
Right on target.
Yeah, it's like you're in his living room.
Oh
not
shit!
Really, not
Just
really.
fucking knock
No.
over
Why
the
did you
table
roll
and
a
everything.
D6, Thorn?
Right when he was about to put his cup of tea down on that
All right.
table. Nope.
No,
fuck
I
that.
was checking a recharge thing that I didn't do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Drop.
I'm just gonna roll that while we do stuff.
Yeah.
Because we have like tons of rechargeables, I think. Maddie, do you have stuff for recharge on yours?
He's-
Oh, all mine is rack.
He's been messaging me. He's good.
You already rolled for him for
Yep.
the recharges on the staff?
Yep. He's aware. He knows
Okay.
what he's got.
Do I tick them all off?
Load him up. He rolled a 9.
What do you mean?
He rolled a 9.
I'm-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
take them all off. Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna just alright, so I'm gonna make our 2 guests screen now so I can just hold on. Just
Famous last words. Let's split up, gang.
1, 2, 3 and Gibraltar. There we go. Boop.
Are we in different rooms now too?
What? Are we what?
Oh no, we're on the same room. I just heard like a glunk, and I was like, oh no, is he really moving everyone to different rooms?
No.
I was half expecting to see some people in general, some people in private room, just everyone anxiously waiting.
Alright. Okay. So yeah, you teleport out in front of this nice looking house. It's a 2-story house. Looks like it's got ventilations to like some underground facilities, but that's not entirely uncommon for people who are in Magecraft to have just magic laboratories. But before we get to that, to the tracker party, what's your course of action on finding Akuma?
Just gonna follow tracks and even have Cyril try to follow the scent.
Okay.
Look for the ashes in the air.
Okay. All right then.
I wanna die.
I'll have Viran and Gibraltar. You can either roll your survival or investigation, your choice, and have Seer do a perception with advantage for smell. This might be over quickly. This is over very quickly.
Who's out back? Just
he's
sitting on the bench.
He's on the roof. Seer walks.
Do we all find him?
Yeah, like you guys walk out. Like Gibraltar looks up. You you look around. You kind of see, or I knowing this has been normal that they go on the roof whenever this kind of happens, and the dog points up and you see him up there.
Cyril blinks to him.
Okay, see, a puppers appears next to you, Akuma.
He just
Are we gonna like have a? Sorry, just one quick thing. Are we gonna have a repeat of the of that scene from Yes Man where Jim Carrey is trying to persuade the guy not to jump off the roof?
No.
I don't think so.
The fuck?
But
Akuma would jump off the roof, wait until the last second, and then activate his boots and be like, "Ha ha ha! You thought."
It's just a cut. It's just a comedy scene.
Well, yeah, I know. He just pets the dog.
Okay.
Just an FYI, Shini, Tycen is keeping an active lookout now for Narissa.
Okay.
Because they know each other.
He has met her because he's been to this school.
Okay. He
And
has met her.
Tycen is
Okay.
not in any way disguising himself.
Okay.
He looked a little bit different than she would last remember. She would remember him in his dragon scale form.
Okay. Okay.
Unless somehow Daddy knows about the transformation, but I highly doubt that.
Okay. So just for the sake of just allowing our guests to do kind of thing, because one of them's got some time constraint. If people in the tracker group, if you guys want to have a conversation, if you guys want to role play, if you want to jump in one of the other chats to do that, that's fine. And then message me anything important that you need to know. You can come back whenever. I'm not saying you gotta stay there.
If it helps, DM, I've added an hour on top of my said time constraints.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I called in.
Okay.
Hello, doggo. Sierra Lowell really wanted to talk to us.
But
Yeah, I was gonna say Cyril Lowell. Yeah, just real happy, great Akuma.
But
Can't wait for campaign. We need Sierra Lowell as a Twitch emote.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's totally that many viewers.
Aw.
Currently, Matt.
I'm literally it, just so I can see what's going on.
Anyway, yeah, we'll yeah, if there's any RP that you guys want to do, be my guest, or you can listen to what's going on here.
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, why? What on earth? Okay. That map come up?
It's loading.
Yeah, it's loading for me too.
Okay. While it's loading, yeah, you guys just get to this house. It's got a couple windows, but no sign of Nursa just being outside. What effect do you keep putting on yourself?
Oh, I was trying to see if the icon would pop up. I was trying to take the transmuter stone effect.
Oh.
Do I?
It's on. Yeah, it's currently on you.
Okay.
Do I see any Amalians or things that I have seen in previous?
Roll perception.
Anything suspicious? Okay, DJ's with me.
Okay.
Why is Timothy in front?
To aid and give me advantage, my dear owl friend.
And of course, he
hold
always
on.
of course he always shows back as evil. Yeah. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, get to this house. The door's there. Theodore or Timothy, I don't know if Lia's gonna just follow you guys. How do you proceed?
Does Timothy have the message spell? Or sending? Or anything like that? Mondre?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, I guess we'll just knock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
make sure I get in front of Timothy.
No.
Where? Why? Why would I do that?
Timothy's gonna push him out of the way and go back up.
I made the encounter and didn't put it on the note. Okay, let's see. Yep. Boop. Boop. Alright. Door, after a little bit, the door opens, and it's...
Funny.
There. And here, you can kind of see all what's in there. And it's Yelwick. He'll be on the combat tracker. Boop. There he is.
There's our buddy. Innocent, kind-hearted friend.
Yeah. Oh. If it isn't Theodore and Timothy.
Hi,
What?
how you doing, Yelwick?
Quite fine, I must dare say. How goes it in the fields of transmutation and aberration?
Looking pretty good.
Oh, you know, things are always changing. I laughed to myself.
How about that evocation?
Oh, it's quite invigorating, I must say. It's always fun to get out in a field field experiment and light up the skies.
I know that feeling. By the way, Yelwick, we have some acquaintances here to ask you some important questions about some sword.
Yeah, I waved the blueprint.
I caught like the start of the for friend, and I was like, "Oh, is he really?" Nope, he changed it to acquaintances. I caught it like that second. I was like, "Yes, I'm so glad he changed it." I need to give you like a high. Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
I must say I'm not sure what this is. Is there something in particular you wanted to know?
Pretty much anything that you can tell us about the magic. It's evocation for so we know it's your field of study. Just anything you can get off of it.
I see. Are the rest of you visible? Just there, like in plain sight?
Yes.
Okay. I see. And who are the...
Oh, I need to move myself. I would not
Yeah.
be there. I would be like up here behind them, like.
And who are the rest of your entourage?
Timothy turns around and notices Tycen's like really close.
Right up against it.
And he just so he turns and goes, this fellow right here, this is Tycen, right? Tycen's your name?
I think that's what he said.
Yeah. Tycen.
Hello, Tycen Alexander Gray. It's a pleasure to meet you.
He's gonna go.
And I offer my hand out to shake for him.
You just like reach over our heads.
And it is like the most like customer service smile you've ever seen.
jeez.
It's probably disturbing for both of you gnomes as it's like an entire personality switch.
Yeah.
I see. He shakes your hand. Well, if it's want to know about this, then what? And Thorn, do you introduce yourself?
Oh, I was gonna
Absolutely.
introduce her, but-
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I'll
Sorry.
just
Just the gnomes, yeah.
And this is Thorn, and this is my close friend Lia.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
He's starting over again.
Fuck.
No.
Or at least that's what she goes by.
Thorn
She's
looks
not...
at Tycen like,
They,
Currently with this
Lee-
she
name
may go
drop.
by, I'm not really sure, but
Leah of what family?
I can tell
Gray.
you she ain't a
The
crinkle.
Gray household. She's my sister.
Close friend, now sister. Mm.
Okay. Yeah, Tycen, you know what you
I
get.
am literally saying this a wood elf, and she's a high elf. I just
Yeah,
now realized this.
Yeah, you know what?
Idiots.
Actually, no,
Why?
yeah.
Why
Yeah.
would you bring her? Why would you bring her?
I I literally was like internally going, okay, we gotta come up with a different name, and then I just spat out Lia, and I'm like, shit.
This is good. I love it.
Well,
Too bad there isn't a chronology wizard with you guys.
Oh man, I've always actually wanted to play a chronology.
time in a
Oh, they're
bottle.
so fucking cool. I've played a level 20 chronology wizard for it's so fucking cool.
Just cast the Midgar spell, time in a bottle, which is basically time stop, except you can reverse it and just go back a minute. Hi, let's restart over. It's basically
Let's try that
Tycen's in the
again.
mood of like, oh shit, I need modify memory, and then I can just erase the last couple seconds and then be like, sorry, you seem to blank out there.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
You know, I can imagine time in a bottle being totally used for like a the classic I'm from the future, there's no time to explain kind of thing.
All right.
If it's just a full minute.
He looks at you and is just right. Anyway, you may all come in, and we will discuss this arcane phenomenon.
Before we go in, Timothy just kind of like hits his brother and just goes, huh? Apparently some stuff do go over his head.
Oh, and Tycen, by the way.
Lia stare. Yep. Tycen, this whole time as he's walking in, like behind us, just going, fuck.
Something's cold.
All right. He
Feel a chilly
leads you in.
stare.
He leads you into here, and boop.
Yeah, I push first.
Okay. Yeah.
Does
Thank you
Lia
again,
enter too?
Belwick.
Oh yes. Sorry. I was looking at something.
I didn't know if Lia just like full on them
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like-
nope, I'm
Yeah,
owl and I'm
fuck this.
out.
I'm
Goodbye.
out. All right, Timothy, where'd you go?
You fucked up, sir.
All right. Well, let's have a look. See at what we have here. I must say I'm not entirely familiar with this, but it just appears to be that of a sword that can harness multiple elements at different, or that can take the form out of multiple elemental energies.
I wish to insight that.
Cool. Go
Yes.
ahead. I want you to guys, can you do it in the tower? Remember?
The tower. Oh man. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Sorry. I know that, like, yeah, the Strahd guys know this is all the time because there's so many fucking shady people in Strahd, and it's like
Where is the tower?
Tower.
it should be.
Bottom right.
It can depend on. It depends on where you last put it.
I
Normally
have
is
to find the tower.
Look bottom right next to the look where like libraries and tokens are.
Oh, it is not there.
I
Like,
moved
the tower's
mine,
straight up
so
not on my thing.
Okay.
Oh, found it. Never mind. I found it.
Okay.
found it. I'm going to use inspiration for advantage.
Gotcha.
and as
And
he's
just
like got
drag
it
and
on the
drop it
table,
on the
I want to
tower,
be
yes?
Mm-hmm.
looking at it like on the table. Like Thorn's not really about evocation. He's got a
Yeah.
little bit of knowledge for it, but you know he'll try to
Thorn-
understand what's up.
Thorn, you get a sense of this. Tycen, you very much get a sense of this. That first part about him not knowing about it seemed a little dodgy.
Uh-oh. Bullshit.
That's so unfortunate. I mean, we were told you were quite the expert.
Aye, you're making us look bad, Yowik.
Oh, we wouldn't want that. I respect these gnomes very much. They spoke quite highly of you. They are experts in their own fields.
She respect.
No, it's a
Respect me
problem.
more
If
as
he,
a
no, it's no problem. It truly is no problem. We can, of course, take this to someone else, possibly more skilled than you, to find the answer.
Ooh.
Oh.
Are you taunting him?
Oh. Oh.
Are you trying to taunt him?
Are you taunting an evocation wizard?
Of course he is.
Okay.
There is tons of subtle sarcasm in that.
Huh.
I'm sure there's someone in this city who could possibly tell us more, and if not in the city, I have other contacts.
Is this the part of the session where the DM asks, "Are you really sure?"
Right, yeah.
No, that's not what I'm about to ask.
One
But,
last time.
Oh god.
I don't know who that
No.
Could you
Sure.
make me a deck save, please?
Yeah. In Yelwick's voice, he just says like, but
How's your dex?
charisma, roll charisma. just roll flat charisma.
Charisma check?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Hmm.
Damn it.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, you were never. Yeah.
Yeah, that you were never. That's it.
But well, if that's
It's still dripping in sarcasm.
oh yeah. Well, if that's if that's how you think about it, I suppose you can.
Indeed.
Nice one, Tycen.
Yelwick,
Most unfortunate.
could you just let us know, Yelwick, as a favor to us?
What is it?
Could you just let us know about the sword as a favor to us? Because me and my brother are quite interested in it as well.
Certainly, we'll have your back next time you need help with something of ours.
One of you roll persuasion with well, say one of you's helping the other.
Okay.
Because you're kind
So
of
go for it. You spoke up first, so I'm happy to let you do it.
Okay. You said
You're like, okay. Is that a bad idea?
I like to think of this anytime are you helping me or are we rolling separate? They actually ask themselves in character, are you helping me or do you want to get separate?
Are you
Should
gonna
I
help me
help
with
you
it?
or should you help me?
it's more, I think of it more of as like, no, you speak up. No.
Like NPC suddenly
yeah,
just stiffens and goes, charisma check.
advantage persuasion.
How's your persuasion?
No, you go for it.
Oh no! Here we go then. Here we go. Okay.
Freaking Yelwick.
Oof. So I guess I should have done it.
I told you.
No shit. Really?
Oh.
I
Well, it is performance.
I assure you I don't
Fabulous.
know much more about this matter.
Here, let me hold on, guys. I can help. There we go.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
What does this do?
Nothing.
Oh.
It does absolutely nothing.
There.
It's just flavor. It's just a fucking reference to the song time from Majora's
Yeah.
Mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
To rewind time.
Oh, I thought you guys actually had a homebrew for that.
No.
No.
That'd be
If,
nice.
Magic sure is nifty, huh?
Hmm.
So while it's talking, through this door that's kind of right dead center in here.
Oh fuck.
Door opens.
Oh,
I hate
no.
you so much. I hate you so much. I hate you.
Which one? Which one of us?
Both of you.
Yeah. Yes, a female human kind of walks through. Yeah, Tycen, you know her. She walks through first, like, oh, father, and I see Timothy and Theodore come back, and kind of like looks at Thorn. Lia says nothing, and other guests, and looks at Tycen.
Oh, hi, Narissa. How you doing? Didn't know you were here.
Yeah, kind of creeped out the door, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't know you're here either. It's a pleasure to meet you. I offer my hand to her.
Yeah, how would you know if we didn't know?
So she just says, "What are you doing here, Tycen?"
Oh, well.
I'm investigating, traveling with the group, and we are investigating the actions of a certain individual.
Does the tension in the room become...
I see.
Oh, it's like ice. I think it's pretty much like ice, and there's this awkward...
Do you want to hear a joke about an elephant? Well, if I know.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
He doesn't even wait for someone to ask me.
Jesus.
Viran's not typically one to devolve to violence, but if he was there to hear that, you would have an axe
to
in
hear
your
the
brain.
joke. That joke
Yeah, you would
makes
have
me
an
angry.
axe in your brain.
Rundle speaks. Narissa, you know this young man? Of course, young. What am I? You're older than him.
Yes, he is.
Elves just break everything, and then Drakens are worse.
They really do.
You know what is it? I mean, in terms of it.
Yeah.
I love elves though.
I mean, hey, Warforged are potentially immortals, so
pretty much. It's like, yes, he's a friend of Akuma. Oh, I see.
Uh-oh.
This was not a good idea.
Suppose you know anything about evocation magic?
Do you say this?
Yeah.
Get that staff ready, Thorn.
It's like, you said that to Narissa?
Yeah.
Yes, I also study in the field of evocation.
Would you happen to know anything about this? He'll like turn it toward her. Be like, my name's Thorn, by the way. It's so wonderful to meet you.
Come on.
But I
Perhaps
say
you
you're
may be
looking,
able to
you're
tell us
looking
something
more and
your
more
father
beautiful every day,
can't.
Narissa.
Okay, hold on, give me a moment.
Guys.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
I was talking to Akuma, but okay.
No, because everyone was talking over each other, and he's trying to figure it out.
Okay. No, we're good. She looks upset at it, and he... It's on the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yelwick's gonna, he's gonna go up and try to snatch. Oh, that's nothing. And he's gonna try to grab it.
I'm gonna try and stumble
gonna
into
try
him
to
like,
stop him.
oops. Yep, just like...
Oh, okay. This is the day of...
noise.
Another awkward pause.
Thorn is trying to trip him, and I'm trying to take it.
Okay, Tycen, you roll. You can.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand. I keep bouncing between regular decks,
like
regular this. But yeah, it is like I would say sleight of hand. Yeah.
I feel like sleight of hand is always
Would it
the
be
one
with
that you
advantage
hesitate
given
on.
Thorn's help?
Thorner, no, you roll a flat. We're gonna say that Thorn's doing a
Shove.
Disadvantage on Rundle. Rundle will have disadvantage. And Tycen, you can roll flat.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Was that you banging your table, or was that just a coincidence?
No. That was
He
banging my fucking table.
manages to grab it and pull it towards him. This is nothing of your concern, Norisa.
That's also not your property, sir. May I see it?
Say.
The parchment, sir.
Are you trying
You
to?
said you have no need for it and you can't understand it. That is not yours.
This is the part where I would love if everyone was here, because Viran would like be creeped up behind him and would just finish that sentence with "now."
Yeah.
Uthal standing menacingly. Lia raises
Yeah.
in intrigue. But
Yeah.
more awkward.
Thorn, Thorn, give me intimidation. You can have advantage.
Beans.
Hey, how do you make a tissue dance?
And that's
Just put a
that's
little boogie in it.
Do
Oh.
you want this tower or?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
jeez.
He's like,
What's going on in life?
I will say that I will actually retract my previous statement. This was actually a private work of mine. And I would like to...
Absolutely not. You will place that down unless you wish to give us an explanation.
Oh, Norisa, come
We were
on.
the ones who found it.
Unfortunately, Yowick, they have a point.
Yeah, it's not yours.
And if it was yours, then you would be perfectly capable of explaining it to us. But since you clearly seem to know nothing of this paper or how it works at all, then you must have absolutely no knowledge. And it must not be your property and you're just lying to us. One way or the other.
We are super uncomfortable in our chairs probably right now.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Hey, colleague, here's a bunch of people that are gonna give you shit. Sorry for bringing them in your house.
He lays it back down on the... After he thought about... Just thinking about the situation in general.
He lays it back on the table.
Lays it back on the table.
I immediately pick it up and I place it in the bag of holding.
You're not gonna show it to Narissa, who was trying to look at it and he snatched it from her, dude?
Actually, no. I'll show it to Narissa. I'll pick it up and I'll show it to Narissa before I place it in the bag of holding.
Okay. Oh, that's the sword we were making a few weeks ago.
Just dropped a dime on her dad.
Yelwick, you said you didn't know of it. What happened?
Well, I must say that I was contacted by an individual that wanted me to have a private or a custom magic item made with my particular type of magic, and I was told to make it, and I was under the terms of or under the agreement of non-disclosure, so I did not want to take responsibility for it for sake of
Oh, that's so strange that you lied to us earlier then, isn't it?
I'm nodding approvingly because
Does this
I want to believe him.
particular deal have anything to do with... Oh, let's see if I can recall them. Russell, Gregory, Hussein, Mustafa, Avira, Jacqueline, Heather, Fernia, Henry, Canix, Timiria, Loniren, Dungan, Gorel, Yanni,
Wait, did I send you the full
Wellman.
list?
Carrick, Remy, Terry, and Shiva, and the fact that they were working on Eliamade.
Wait a minute. How many did you just list?
He listed the entire class. And yes, I did send him that class. I
Okay.
did send him that list.
Okay.
As he's just going on, Timothy's just he just kind of goes, "Oh, here he goes again, just to talking."
Narissa speaks up actually.
I happen to be great at it.
Rundle's looking kind of he's tensed up. Narissa speaks. Tycen, some of those students are here still learning under us, but those other ones you mentioned, those 6, lists off the 6 that you guys found, that I can't think off the top of my head.
Wait, I listed them. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you nailed them all, but they just weren't all gone. They weren't all there. But,
yeah, I think I organized them in terms of like what race they were.
Okay.
I think is what I did. I think I know Russell and I think Gregory were there. Hold on.
Gregory,
Russell,
Hussein,
Gregory,
Mustafa.
Hussein, and Mustafa.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Gregory.
I think it was just 4.
They transferred after our school was after he burned the school down.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that that is not the case at all.
What do you mean?
Oh, Narissa. They were not on Eliamade. They did not transfer to a new school. They were being made to work in what I would describe as slavery. I'm looking at Rundle now as I save this.
Where's Eliamade?
Eliamade is an island out in the middle of nowhere, operated by the noble bandits.
Well, that can't be true.
Your students were left in the charge of Jarl Infernus.
Sounds like a terrible name.
Oh, hold on.
And they were being forced to work on... Oh, where's...
But Tycen, they told me that they told me themselves that they were going off to Electoi overseas.
That may have been what they were told to tell you. But that is not where we found them. You'll be happy to know that they are currently safe. I'm not going to tell you where they are. Because I currently fear for their safety.
I see. Did something happen after they left, or what? How were they taken here? Because last I knew
I don't know, Rundle. How were they taken there? Or do you somehow also know nothing about this?
They were... I'm fully aware of this. After your friend burned down the school and nearly killed my daughter, they wanted to transfer overseas, and we arranged for that.
And what, say you, proof do you have that your husband was responsible for such a heinous act?
I saw it.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I would like to insight check that, yes.
Go ahead. Seems totally honest.
Intriguing.
Yes, I'm
Is there any-
not sure where you were, Tycen, but I remember it clear. I remember it clear as day when Akuma came in and just entirely went insane. Everything was just on fire. I tried to contain it, but it almost consumed me. Luckily, my father was coming for a visit, and he saved me.
Lucky. Then I have a question for you. In all of your knowledge, did you not seek me out? You could have contacted me. I'm not that difficult to find. And I'm sure either you or one of your students have that capability. Or even your father, possibly.
I didn't contact you, Tycen, because I didn't know where you stood on the matter. And my father was concerned for my safety and wanted me to not divulge where I was.
Interesting.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
These are all very interesting developments. Lausian Amalier. Does this name sound familiar to you?
Oh, fuck.
Not at all.
I'm insight checking no matter what he says.
Oh, him.
I'm looking at Rendell,
Okay.
too.
Okay, she answers, no, I've never heard that name before. And he...
I mean, I'm insight checking both.
I know, I'm going down with just what they're saying. It's like, no, this doesn't sound familiar to me either.
As he stutters it out.
I definitely know nothing.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Hell yes.
Can he even? No, he can't. Yeah, he's not on the up and up. She is though.
He's been keeping secret.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure who this was, Tycen, but it's... You keep mentioning all these people, but what happened was more or less an isolated incident. Akuma just...
This fucking hurts.
I saw everything happen with my own eyes. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me.
I reach into the bag of holding and I pull out a letter.
Okay.
L.A. It has come to my attention that you have inquired with many of my colleagues in the study of evocation. I must say, your bold desire for particularly destructive magic has left many disturbed. I, however, do not share this concern. While I do not personally have the knowledge you seek, I know who does. If you are willing to do a favor me, I will tell you where to acquire this magic. R.Y. Ph.D. Rundle Yelwick, Ph.D. And the initials L.A. for Lausian Amalier. Yet another lie coming out of your mouth.
Okay. Do you show her the letter?
I show her the letter.
Okay. And... Okay, so she's looking at it. She does. Give me a persuasion for kind of a secondary thing. She's looking at the letter. She's oh wow. See, here's where all the high rolls are.
Yes.
I was like,
and I would also.
What was that, Akuma?
No, I was gonna say I'd also assume she would recognize her father's own hand.
Yeah, The persuasion was mostly some of the stuff that he put on. But, yes, this is indeed my father's handwriting, but... Father, what is this about? Oh, that's simply the discreet client I was talking about. I feel like we should move on from this. There's no... I see no...
You're right. You're right. You're right. We should definitely move on and involve Akuma in this conversation. Shall we move to the tavern where we can speak with him personally?
No! Narissa reacts. No, I don't want to...
He is fine. He is alive and well. And I can assure you that he did not do such things. I have provided proof and found proof of this.
Tycen, you
As
didn't...
discreetly as you can, Thorn's gonna like be making a motion no to Tycen. I don't think it'll matter, but he tried. He's got a thing he wants to do, but
it's well.
Akuma's students.
Yeah.
Have themselves no knowledge of this fact, and have not treated Akuma in the time I have been with him with any form of suspicion whatsoever. On top of that, I've been with him for the past months. He's spoken none of it.
Tycen...
Your father has no proof to back this up, and allow me to search through my notes and find another excerpt for a moment.
Because there was another letter, I believe.
Lausin Amalier.
This one's a good bookkeeper.
He's our
Indeed.
he's our
everything.
Yeah.
He's our record boy.
Yeah. Hey guys, remember?
I know where things are, but I can't. I know where things are, but I didn't expect to pull everything up.
Yeah, guys, remember when you guys found Tome of Strahd? There's been like 6 of those in this campaign.
Okay.
All of Tycen's making.
Like, Tycen himself knows where all of this stuff is,
What?
but me, I can't search through it, and I'm trying to search through it all and find
No,
the things I need.
Yeah, I was referring to stuff that I wrote for that he's trying to find. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about one of his personal things, right?
There was an article that was written, and it was found at.
I believe it was the generator one is the one you're thinking about.
I'm not sure.
Generator
construction.
Wait.
No, I think it was dictated because I think it was something. Yes.
Yeah, generator construction is I think what you're referring to.
I pull out a second sheet of paper.
I'm looking at it too on the on the Discord.
Allow me to enlighten you even further.
This bugger's a long-winded one.
I believe this is written in Elvish. Elemental generators. I don't say that out loud. That was
for
elemental generators are I read this whole thing out loud.
She can read it too.
Yeah, she can read Elven.
Are they fairly distracted while this is happening?
I'll say yes. Thorn, what are you gonna do? And then Tycen, she's got something to say in response. But go ahead, Thorn.
It's fine if they like want to react or anything, but I was trying to decide whether Thorn would either like politely be like, I know this is so much for you, Narissa, and just try and like take her hands politely and be like, but you can get through this, and then cast Greater Restoration on her.
Oh god, well that just solves...
That broke everything.
Bum bum bum.
Thank you, Thorn. I was waiting for it.
Guessing...
Thank you, Thorn. I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for a moment, and like Tycen's just going here. I'm like, I should probably just do a real quick.
Because what she was about to say was, Tycen, you don't understand. I saw the whole thing myself. I don't understand what proof he needs.
And like Thorn understood the moment she insisted.
Oh my
goodness. Thorn recognized Thorn recognized the signs and immediately was like,
You here, Rundle. What's that? What are you doing? And
If he's casting any spell, I'm counterspelling it.
I'm gonna say he was surprised, so no.
Yay.
Okay. I was gonna say, Tycen literally sees Thorn move in and is like fully ready, like, burn, bitch. But no, there's a second letter. I think it was written by Lausian.
I think I know what you're talking about, but
It's like it dictates. Didn't Vanuath go there or something? It explained like they passed through an area.
I think it was like I think it was at the
problem.
I think it was at the tail end of his journal, which is a long one. So
it's a long one.
I understand if you can't find that.
I know. I'm scrolling through the journal.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the journal now, and I'm kind of scrolling through it.
Because the generator construction, it mentions my spell book, it mentions the kids. So.
All right, Thorn, you do this, and you cast Greater Restoration on her, and she kind of dead stops. Her eyes go wide, and she disconnects from the Matrix. But
there you go.
It's like the computer like like you know the loading screen where it just pauses.
What? She looks at Rundle.
Oh shit.
I remember. The drow.
I lean back in complete mock overreaction shock, and I just go, "Oh, the reveals! Where will it go next?
I fucking love you,
Father.
I fucking love you.
You cast
Thorn.
that spell on me. What? Why would you do this? Well, this is quite an unfortunate turn of events, and I'm afraid we.
Stand up.
We must.
Oh my god! I just imagine this ending like that one episode of SpongeBob where the guy in the gorilla suit just rides in the sunset on.
Well, it's like. Well,
Tycen's literally holding counterspell.
Well, it's
He's ready.
It's quite unfortunate that it must come for this, as he begins to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
You're gonna have to roll for this one.
I will also cast Hold Person on him. Immediately following that, irregardless, if there's time. It's fine if you want to say no.
Outside of
I'm using my inspiration for this.
Outside of counter spells, we'll roll initiative for any actual actions.
Okay. Fuck. I love how Theodore and Timothy are just like, oh my gosh, things just got real.
100%. I was gonna say
like gossip girls in the corner, like
one brother who's like snarky and sarcastic, the other brother who's just being so polite and supportive this whole time.
The whole time.
Oh,
like,
you're lucky.
Wait, he said what? He said what about my character?
So yeah, everyone go ahead and roll initiative. So, okay. Hold on 1 second, because...
Did he try to fucking plane shift?
No. What he did try to do... 1 second.
Without the tanks. I always...
Yeah, you left without everyone else.
I mean, he's a wizard, and...
I did this on purpose.
And to be fair, you have a lot of it'd be an arcane fight. So, anyway, I'm just gonna have this kind of emphasize what he was gonna try to do.
Oh! My fucking initiative. I want it to be high.
I don't know if anyone heard that.
I did.
That was time stop?
Yeah, he
I can't see anything. What
He-
did you do? I
He
can't
tried to
see
do
anything.
time. He tried to use time stop.
he tried to Zawardo, you guys. Yeah.
So,
Hey DM, could you
Timothy
post
and
the,
Theodore, do you
Yeah.
watch as he
hey,
attempts?
You want the link?
hey DM, could you
Let the DM.
post the? I was just gonna ask DM, could you post the video or the soundbite or whatever that you drew that from?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, he raises his arms and attempts to cast the spell, and
Tycen
and
in like a swift Tycen in one swift motion just cracks the staff kind of across the air, and this kind of bolt of lightning smashes into it and forms this little like golden mage hand that just kind of waves like the no finger in his face and then boops him in the nose, dissipating the spell. And Tycen just looks, "Aww, did I break your little heart?"
Somebody said something to about Timothy and Theodore.
Oh, I think they were saying
Yes,
that we're just
Tycen,
like,
it's just like an out of character thing that like Tycen is kind of noticing, but I'm also like just loving the fact that the two of you are just like standing here, no information at all, learning all this and going, "Oh, the tea! It's really been spilled
that's
now."
exactly what I was gonna say. We're just here getting all
So-
the tea.
so Timothy.
Like the gossip girls in the corner of the bar who are just like, "We're not here, just keep going." Oh my gosh, pass the popcorn, sister.
Anyway, Timothy, you're first in initiative. You just saw Rundle try to. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's a well-known enough spell. You just tried to time stop after getting what appears to be exposed. What's your immediate response? And I'm assuming not targeting yourself. I gotcha.
Theodore's first.
Oh, did I say Timothy? Oh, sorry, Theodore.
Okay. Yeah, not targeting myself. Oh man. Some revelations here. What I want to do is immediately cast, because I don't think I want to like be violent with him yet. I'm gonna cast slow on him.
Okay.
And can you upcast slow? Does it do anything for you if you do so?
I don't recall anything.
No, it doesn't seem so. All right,
Okay.
I'll just cast
So
it.
to space level. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
If you can, I think it just lets you target more people.
Hmm.
Yours. He succeeded.
Bastard. Okay, tis fine. And I get closer to my brother because I'm hoping to
Just go down,
hide
man.
behind him.
Run.
Well, okay, now it's Timothy.
Oh, dude, the twins go first. Yes, I love it. I'm literally just gonna write in my notes, Tycen unleashes all the tea.
If we survive this, I think we'll probably gather around for you to just like pour it all out to us.
So what? So what's up, Timothy?
I guess Timothy is
Save me, Timothy.
going.
Well, I guess they just have their own duel. Sorry, go ahead.
Timothy's going to. And I'm gonna cast. Can I get a? What is that? Let me see. I don't think I can get it without getting him. Without getting everybody else.
Just an FYI, Shinny, I've got to use the bathroom and had to for like 2 hours. So I'm gonna go do that real fast.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're a
If
couple.
anything happens to Tycen, or Rundle casts any spell, I'll attempt to counterspell it again.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
I'm fucking pissed off right now.
That you're not here.
Yeah,
Like break this old man's neck.
Really?
like this would. Like, I think it's safe to say this was supposed to be my boss fight.
Okay, how do I do shapes?
Do what?
How do I
Oh,
do
shapes. Oh, right click pointers in the top left corner, and then pick
Got
your
it.
shape. What shape are you going for?
That was a 30-foot
Oh,
anything, and that's way too big.
yeah.
That's gonna be way too
What
big.
what are you trying to cast?
I was gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern,
Oh, I see.
Oh,
but that's way too big.
Yeah. What's the center point? You could. Is that a cube? I believe that's a cube.
Yeah.
What's the center? I guess what's it say around the?
It says that you can cast
With it in the air. Okay, yeah, you can cube them, and you can exclude the rest because you can do this.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, it looks
Yeah,
like
I
I'm
was gonna
jumping
say-
out the window.
Then I will cast. That's not me. Get up drawing mode. Here we go. Okay, and then I guess I will cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay,
bless you.
go ahead. He succeeded.
Oh, this old man.
Then that will be me.
All right. Where I just lost combat. Where are you? All right, I'm DJ.
DJ's internally screaming.
DJ is internally screaming. All right, it's Rundle's turn.
He will also fly as far away from the area as possible, just out of range. He doesn't want to be in that area.
Okay. Who's he more upset with?
Oh, is this even a contest?
I think. I know who I
I
would
don't know,
tell him
some
to go
strange
for.
tiefling's holding his daughter's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It's
That's true.
Thorn
So-
did just kind of.
So Thorn, yeah, you're
Thorn was
gonna.
the quiet one that you
Thorn,
overlooked.
yeah, Thorn, you're gonna make an intelligence save.
Yo, let's do it.
You think he is,
Counterspell.
but unfortunately I
Alright, what-
counterspell.
Oh,
I don't
How
have the
many of
ability
you
to roll at the moment.
counterspelled?
hold on. I heard Timothy first.
Counterspell.
Okay, what level?
Ooh, interesting. We'll do it at
Max power.
5th level.
5th level. Okay. Take off 5th and then roll intelligence. And you. Oh wait. Oh, you're an aberration. Make
Yeah.
sure you. Here.
Yeah, I saw that ability to improved aberrations.
All right, I put the effect on you. Go ahead.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's like the best. Like, just what a wizard he is. He's the best counterspeller in this group.
Yep, that's why I'm staying next to him.
Yeah. That's,
My
Nice.
brother who
I
should
s-
Regular
touch me
ability
first.
check. Or,
yeah,
right?
just regular intelligence, and it'll add the proficiency to it. I was like reading that, and I did not like they pick their schools, and I was like reading this. I was like, oh, this is gonna be really useful. Feeble Mind's not happening. So
Oh shit.
I knew that's what he was gonna do.
yeah, this is quite a situation, I must say. And
We're totally sorry for bringing these people here. It seems like you deserved it though.
yeah. What's with the minute?
I say
the memory
cowering behind my
modification?
brother just a little bit.
all right, he's
Oh, dun, 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 dun.
he's gonna move over to here.
I would like to cast a spell with Warcaster as a reaction.
Go ahead.
Mm.
Let's see what I can cast, because I don't think it specifies it has to be an attack spell, does it?
I think, is it
I
a
think it's something
cantrip?
with an action.
No.
Warcaster doesn't have to be a cantrip, it's a spell.
No, you can just...
Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking.
No, you
Mage
can just
Killer.
use your reaction to cast a spell, so we're
Oh,
gonna just
alright, go ahead.
hold person immediately.
I think I was thinking. What you call it? All right, go ahead.
Gosh, I wish you could upcast hold person with all my heart. Okay.
I mean, you
Were
can,
thinking of
but
spell sniper.
Well, I mean, you're right, but it doesn't up anything.
no, I think I was thinking of Mage Slayer, but
Yeah.
something about
Oh,
oh my God.
Damn.
Ah!
Oh, he
Oh, no,
failed.
looking at the wrong thing.
So
Nice.
he's
Or
been
just gives them a look like, how
he has
dare you betray your own family this
he has
way?
yeah, he has magic resistance and he had a +8 on that.
oh,
That's
Shini?
fucking fortunate.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's up?
I don't know if you remembered this, but Ty was with Akuma when the place exploded, right? Like, Akuma just confirmed it. I didn't even know. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I'd forgotten about it. I wrote it down in my notes.
What place exploded?
When the school exploded. We were out talking, that's why he wasn't at the school.
Yeah. Was
And that's why he probably was hesitant. Never mind. It doesn't really change a lot, but
yeah. Yeah, because you came back to it, right?
we came back and there was no sign of them.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, most of the events they were talking about was before.
Right.
Okay.
So he's hold personed.
He's
Yep.
held. Yeah, he's hold person. Well, I guess Lia doesn't have to smack him now.
Well, she can't.
Whole time, Gibraltar and Viran are probably just back at the tavern playing cards.
I suppose so.
I totally
Yeah.
overreacted, guys. Let's just chill here and have a good time. Wait for the group.
They don't know where we are.
Akuma, what would you have done in that time?
I think it would have been.
I don't
It's all
fucking know.
happened
Can I
so
make a guess?
quickly, like...
I want to make a guess. You would have waited until Narissa showed up, and then the instant she walked through the door, it
No.
would have been a point blank
No.
fireball. And
Not talking about if he was here.
Oh.
About what would you have been doing while this is going on?
I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I guess he wants to account for where
he's
you are
gotta-
now.
He's got a point, DM.
I'm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was some. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, like, if you want to say he's out looking for them after, I would assume that they said like that they were leaving, they were going there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you know what?
Wanted to keep it
And
quiet.
you'd be warned multiple times they don't want you to go.
I would have gone anyway.
I know.
I would have been out looking for them, full speed around the entire city.
Viran definitely would have gone with him if that's the case.
We would have both been with
No, no
Hmm.
point staying behind with
Yeah.
just Gibraltar and whoever else and just playing cards.
But if he would have gone full speed, I don't know if you could have kept up with him. Because I'm guessing full speed
Oh,
means,
right,
like,
because
hasted.
Right.
I'm guessing
also
full speed
monk.
means, like, every ounce of speed possible.
I
Right,
got
because a monk with haste is what, 120 feet per round?
Are you using haste then?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you mark it off. Just
All right, I'll do a bit of haste. That lasts for a minute.
He may be able to move faster, but I can still track him.
true.
All right. Okay. Alright.
Hold on, just real quick. This is Akuma right now.
Alright. Okay.
What are you sending where?
Casual false cleric.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh wait, sorry. Thorn.
Honestly, I have got to go in like 2 minutes. But do we just want to like pause here? Because either, depending on what Narissa wants, we could literally just use this time to bind, gag, tie him the heck up, and whatever, and wait for people to come, and just, because hold person's not going to last that long. Like, it's a miracle he failed the first save, so he needs to get tied up immediately.
Okay. Alright, so then your action is to then go to bind him.
I guess. I mean, I would like
ask
to call
Narissa
for a hard
if he
pause
just wants to
here,
leave.
is what I would like to do.
Wait, sorry, Thorn, say that again? About Narissa?
I said I would, well, like, it's her dad, and I know she's just got her memories back. So kind of looking at her like, what do you want to do about this? Do you want him tied up, or...
Yeah, that she would nod to that. She's not looking to kill her father in the moment.
Of course not.
Okay.
And I want to point out in this moment, we've not used anything that I don't think that's got a large amount of light or no destruction has been done.
I'm aware.
And I think this is an enclosed room too.
Okay. So, Thorn, are you attempting to then restrain?
I'm sure someone's got some rope that can help.
I mean, you guys, you know what? You guys have a full round. He is just his turn, so everyone's gonna get to go before that even gets there.
Right.
So it's not unreasonable to say that dogpiling him would be out of the question.
Right, if everyone chips in, and like, Thorn would stress so importantly, like, he needs to be gagged. All of his fingers need to be tied. Like, this is a powerful mage. I know what we can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, blindfolded, bag over the head, gagged, absolutely everything.
I will turn to everyone else and I'll be like, I recommend we leave this town and we teleport to Jormungandr. I do not want Akuma getting his hands on his stepdad. I look at Narissa and I just go, he will try to kill your father-in-law. I want to go to Jormungandr. I can get us back here in a day.
Not that it matters, but doesn't stepdad usually refer to something else?
Like
Or
you keep fucking mixing it up.
Yeah, stepdad is like when
Tycen,
your mother remarries.
We need to either go to Trost or Jormungandr, and we need to talk to the captain to get him in a proper jail, or Akuma's going to get his hands on your father. And as lovely as that would be to see, I don't want your father to be burning alive. He might have valuable intel.
So
I don't think you want your dad dead. I have plenty of spells to change into sorcery points to get my 6th level back. Wait.
The issue on hand is that I don't think you can move him.
I don't think you can even. I don't think you can even. Yeah, the highest you can get back with sorcery points is 5th level, isn't it?
That's not the problem.
No, I haven't. I forgot.
Let the DM talk.
I forgot. I haven't used my other 6. Oh, I did use my 6th. I only have 1.
Which are you talking?
Pity. Oh well. Highest I can get is 5th. I think transport via plants is a 6th. Unfortunately. Yeah, it is. Oh, well, it is what it is. I recommend we get into an internal room so Akuma can't find us.
Yeah. So.
That'll just be my recommendation.
Okay. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think there was some issues with teleportation or what magic on getting him to actually go through that. But yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I said you will burn alive in his hands, he would be more than willing to walk through that. If it's a willingness thing.
I think that's a conversation we can have for later.
Yeah,
But I don't think, but I don't have the capability of doing that, so it's not even an issue. Tycen just wants to get him into an inner room with no windows, so Akuma can't find us.
Okay, we're going to. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to close here, with him being restrained, bound, gagged, fucking staff taken away.
Okay.
And then we can resume when people don't have schedule problems, because that's what we're running into in the immediate. And there will be this who's where will be settled. But
yay!
But yeah, we're kind of running out of time for some people, and I don't want to keep people too long because this is probably going to be a thing.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, it was lovely meeting our guest players.
Yeah, good to meet you guys.
Thanks for having us along.
I hope we can play again. I'm like actually dying, so I'm gonna go to bed. You guys, good night.
Good night, Thorn.
Goodbye, Thorn. I'm sending.
He's gone. How sad. So, Tycen, about those PS5s.